Hello, Robert here, and as you can see, I'm on Google here. And this video is going to be in regards to a few things, practically what's happening with the state of our union, what's happening with the economy, and what's currently happening, whether people want to admit it or not. Okay, now this is the U.S. Constitution, as you can see it, as it is written. Constitution. So we'll go down here, and what I'm going to be talking about basically is powers prohibited of states, because there's all this stuff that's going on, a lot of talk going on as far as what's happening currently, especially with the Obamacare bill, healthcare reform. What they have done is, whether you believe in it or not, but this is just simply the facts I'm just showing here. The Constitution, which is the people's contract to the federal government, demanding them, this is how you are to operate. Okay, so, and it's even each state has its own too. So, but this is the U.S. Constitution, which a lot of people are misguided, believing that it's a national government and it supersedes over the states, and that's a false assumption, by the way. But we're not talking about that in general, but what we are going to be talking about is what's happening a lot here. You're seeing and you're hearing about these states. There's over 37 of them rebelling against this so-called healthcare reform bill that was shoved down our throats, that the majority of the people does not want. They recognize it as tyranny. Okay, making it mandate, first time ever in this history, making it mandate to buy an actual product, which is in this case insurance, health insurance. So of course a lot of states are rebelling, and people are like laughing about it, saying, well, are we going to have another civil war? Well, no. Well, it's not going to be a north and south thing for this time. There's a lot of states recognizing number one, that the federal government is overreaching its authority. And yes, they are overreaching their authority. And here, let's just go right up here, this provision here, Section 10, powers prohibited of the states. No state shall enter into any treaty. Now this is what the states can't do, okay? Enter any treaty, alliance, or federation, grant letters of marque and reprisal, coin money, emit bills of credit, make anything, this is what they can't do, make anything but, see that there, but, gold and silver coin, a tender in payment of debts. Okay? There you go, folks. Each state does have the authority to have their own alternative currency, as long as it's what? As long as it's gold and silver coin, a tender in payment of debts. Mark my words, as soon as one state does this, which they are already rebelling against the federal government and what it's doing, but as soon as, whether it's Arizona, Florida, it doesn't matter, as soon as one state does it, what it's going to do, it's going to revise that state. For one thing, economically, people are going to start being able to engage in commerce among each other, and all the other states are going to catch on. And what it's going to do, it's going to bring this federal government down to its knees, where it's supposed to be, limited, the way the founding fathers wanted it to. And you're going to see this country do the turnaround. That's the key, my fellow Americans, right there. Okay? I'm glad to see these states making these, speaking out against the federal governments, against this healthcare reform, against immigration, like Arizona has done. Arizona actually just passed a law where it's not mandatory to have a concealed permit no more to carry a gun. That's right. So they have the authority to legislate their own legislation within their sovereign jurisdiction. But I just want to show this to you about right there what the states are allowed to do, and that is gold and silver coin, a tender in payment of debts. Right there. So hey, please post a comment. I want to hear what you have to say about this. All right? Let's go, America. Let's restore this republic.